One of the more mind-bending thoughts that a human can have is about the potential ultimate fate of the universe. As humans, we experience everything on a smaller scale, time being one of the most apparent. The cosmic time frame can sound very alien to us, but no matter. The great minds of humanity have come together and pondered many ideas about how the universe may eventually come to an end. So today we are going to be discussing 5 ways the universe may come to an end. Number 5. The heat death of the universe. When discussing possible ways that the universe may come to an end, the heat death of the universe is usually the first ending to the universe that most people think of. The heat death of the universe happens when the expansion of the universe causes all of the planets, stars and galaxies to spread further away from each other, causing the natural resources, which cause star formation, to move further and further away, causing, over time, less stars to form. Eventually, this lack of formation of stars will mean no stars will replace the ones that become black dwarfs or go supernova. This will cause our night sky to become darker and darker over time. Eventually, if any civilizations are around at this time in the universe, they may never know that a universe outside of their planet ever existed. After this stage, all of the stars will die out, causing our universe to become a cold, dead void. But while this may sound depressing, I like to remind myself that in this scenario, the universe still exists, technically, through the void of space, because that of course exists. Who knows, perhaps if this is the fate for our universe, then maybe a chemical reaction may happen to cause either a new Big Bang, or stars may again begin to form, if the universe is infinite. Number 4. The Big Rip. As with the previous end to the universe, the Big Rip is based around the expansion of the universe. The theory regarding the Big Rip is that the expansion of the universe will continue to accelerate until everything in the universe, including individual atoms, pull themselves apart. This is for sure one of the more terrifying possible endings to the universe. You could one day be sitting chilling out, and in the next moment, you and everything else within the universe is torn to shreds. And this is all thanks to our favourite type of matter, dark matter. While it is unlikely for a sudden rip to occur, it is possible through a hypothetical matter known as phantom energy. This matter is a hypothetical form of dark energy, which has implausible physical properties. It is very interesting to think that eventually, the universe's expansion could cause this effect, until the distance between particles becomes infinite. So I hope that I haven't terrified you too much that our universe may cease to exist. If I have, and you can't sleep, you may as well watch some more of my videos. I thought I'd plug myself in there. Number 3. False vacuum. The false vacuum decay is a hypothetical end to the universe as we know it. It proposes that our universe is in a stable state, but not the most stable it could be. We could stay in this false vacuum state for an extremely long time, but eventually this false vacuum will decay and become the true vacuum state. This would cause the universe as we know it, and all of the laws of nature and physics, to change, and the universe to alter into a new universe. Again, with this hypothetical end to the universe does not truly end, but just changes states. It gives me comfort knowing that if this is the ultimate end to the universe, there will at least be something else that exists after our universe. Perhaps if our species survives till this time, we may discover a way to stabilize this universe without destroying it. Or we may discover a way to transfer ourselves over to the new universe. All I can say is that I hope that one day I don't just blip out of existence like it's the Avengers movie. Number 2. The Big Crunch. While this hypothetical end to the universe sounds like a lovely bowl of cereal, unfortunately it isn't. But a positive is that it holds some hope for our future depending on how you see it. The Big Crunch proposes that eventually the expansion of the universe may halt and then collapse in on itself, causing a potential other Big Bang. Another way to explain it with a cool theory mixed in is that the universe keeps expanding and collapsing, causing the universe and everything that has ever happened to occur over and over again. This may cause us to live our lives over and over again in the exact same way, yet we would keep forgetting. This can be both reassuring and horrifying for many reasons. It can be reassuring for people who lived long and good lives, but it begins to become more horrifying when you consider the fact that some people experience tremendous pain and suffering throughout their lives and may reach a horrific end. Pondering deep questions like this and thinking of all of the individuals that have been treated horrifically throughout history really reaffirms to me how much I despise people who commit terrible injustices for their own deluded personal self-satisfaction. So, when you think of scenarios like this, try to put as much good into the world as possible, and set goals to brighten people's days and help those in need. Number 1, the simulation is turned off. While this solution is based on a hypothesis which does not have much, if any, evidence to it, but I do believe it is fun to discuss this disturbing scenario. Imagine one day we receive overwhelming evidence that we are a computer simulation. Would the creators of said simulation decide to turn it off, due to the simulated life becoming self-aware that they are in a simulation? Would this self-awareness ruin whatever research the simulation's creators were doing? Or would their simulated life becoming self-aware open up new avenues of research and experimentation? It is hard to determine whether this would be an inconvenience for them, and that they have seen this many times before, or this is a new phenomenon which they never thought would be possible. While that question is hard to answer, one solution which is pretty cut and dry is that the simulation's creators have done all of their research and reached their goal, and no longer need to run the simulation. Perhaps one day we will hear a voice telling us that the movie The Matrix was right, and we are in a simulation. We regret to inform you have served your purpose, and this simulation will be shut down effective immediately. If that does happen, you may all come to me, and we will share some Whacktoria Bactoria and chill out until the end of our reality as we know it. I do appreciate you all for sticking by and watching this video. I have literally just discussed 5 ways the universe may come to an end. We have many other top 5 videos on the channel, so please make sure you check out the rest of those. I'll link the playlist in the description. It'll also be at the end of the video as well if you don't want to look in the description. Also, I'll be making more Fermi Paradox style videos, and I'm going to invite one of my friends onto my podcast very soon. So I should be discussing different topics with them, such as alien life, such as ending to the universe, lots of deep topics. So yes, I do genuinely appreciate you all sticking by. Subscribe to stay up to date with the latest content, and yeah, peace out. Have a wonderful day.